Hello, my friends. It's time once again for another Christmas story. We're going to jump into my Christmas story collection book now. And to start us off is one called A Toy Christmas. Take that, Andy said in Woody's voice. You're spending Christmas in jail. He put ham and piggy bank into the old shoebox with slits cut in the side. Andy was playing in his room with his toys. In one hand, he held Woody the cowboy, the other Buzz Lightyear, Space Ranger. You'll be seeing bars for a long time, Andy added in Buzz Lightyear's command tone. Andy's mother came into the room and sat down on the bed. Andy, I have a surprise for you, she said. You know Christmas is coming up. And this year, for your big present, you're going to the Grand Canyon. Andy dropped Woody and Buzz on the floor. He jumped up and down. Hooray, Andy said. That's the best present ever. Can I take Buddy, Buzz, and Woody? He picked up his favorite toys. I think it's better if you leave them here. His mother said, you'll be too busy, you won't have any time to play. Now come on, we have a lot to do to get ready. The moment the door shut behind Andy and his mother, the toys came to life. Let's put you straight his cowboy hat. All right, Rex, the dinosaur said as he came out from under the bed. The trip is Eddie's big present this year. I mean, no other toys should take our place. I was worried Andy was going to get a video game, Ham added. All the toys started talking at once. Hold on a minute, Woody said. He walked to the center of his room. Sure, it's great that there aren't going to be any new toys replacing us. But do you think about what else this means? It means Christmas without Andy. Everyone got quiet. Christmas without Andy. Why, Christmas without Andy wouldn't seem like Christmas at all. R.C. Hinder drooped sadly. Slink Dog hung his head. Even Great Army Man looked gloom. Buzz Lightyear walked over to Woody. Andy will be gone, but that doesn't mean we can have good toy Christmas. Woody looked at the toys around him. He forced a smile onto his face. Buzz is right. He said, "Well, have a great Christmas this year." Indeed, now Woody knew he couldn't have it. It was true that they could have their own Christmas, but without the kids who loved them all, it wouldn't be much fun at all. Andy and his family left for the trip. So they started getting ready. Good. Oh, sorry, I'm tired. They have lots to do. They made decorations, practiced singing songs. They looked for presents for each other. Woody over here, Jesse hissed. Woody found his her hiding behind a stack of books. Look what I found. She held up her bandana. Why, Jesse, Bullseye has been looking for that bandana for months, Woody said. I know, Jesse grinned. It's going to be a great present for him. Come sing some Christmas carols, Wizzy the Pumpkin called to Woody. All right, Woody said. He thought maybe the song would put him in the Christmas spirit. Wizzy grabbed Mike's tape recorder, and his music began a high, squeaky voice, dropping to a deep baritone. First he belted out rocking rendition of Santa Claus is Coming to Town. Then he glided into a jazzy, frosty snowman. But when he came to Blue Christmas, Woody had to move away. Made him think of how he'd be without Andy. Catch you later, Wheezy. Mike. Woody said with a tip of his hat. Wheezy and Mike continued to sing when he walked off. He was glad his friends had the holiday spirit, but he couldn't stop thinking about how much he'd miss Andy. He went over to the other side of the room. Hey, Woody. Want to help? Hey, stick in. Security asked, watch this. He gave Woody a poke in the ribs, then yelled, hit it. In the flash, 2 aliens bounced super high and draped a string of red and green buttons along the edge of the broken bookcase. Pretty neat sling, Woody said. The bro nodded. Nice job, Sarge. Called to the army commander and his troops. They were hanging brightly silver jacks that looked like 3D snowflakes around the room. I've got a Christmas tree too, Slink Dog told him. He pointed to a tree made of cotton balls. Red and green hair ribbon wrapped around to make it look like bows. All right, there were presents under the tree. They were wrapped in shiny paper topped with colorful bows. Looks like a white Christmas, Sarge. Woody smiled a little bit. He was impressed that all the toys were working together for Christmas holiday. Here we go. They kept track of the days on the calendar, and finally, it was the big one, December 24th, Christmas Eve. Hours passed in secret whispered, and before long, it grew dark outside. Toys gathered around, celebrating the holiday, but Woody held back. I was thinking of Andy. Hey there, Sheriff, Buzz said. Why so down? It's a beautiful night out there. And it's Christmas Eve. I don't know, Buzz. But he said, it's just not the same without Andy. You're right, Buzz said. It's not the same, but you have other friends beside you, Andy. Come on. He put his arm around Woody's shoulder. Woody and Buzz walked by Bo Peep. She was reading A Christmas Story and the newest toys. The one who held had never had Christmas before. Bo winked and Woody and behold, Woody's heart felt a little higher. Then Buzz led Woody over to the Christmas tree. As the sketch stood by the tree, a roaring fire drawn on his screen. Nearby, someone had set up the wooden blocks to spell out Merry Christmas. Get the light, Sarge, Buzz shouted. Sarge saluted and turned the light. The little thing I like to call Christmas magic, Buzz said. He pressed the laser button in on his right arm, and the beam lit light shot out on the wall. He pressed the button again and again and again, and so quickly the flicker became a blur. He moved the light around to the right and left, down, right, up, and pulsed in the room, making it dance. Snowflakes, sugar plums, and lots of toys, dolls, trains, teddy bears. Woody's jaw dropped and his eyes grew up. Wow, Buzz, the cowboy said, that's really great. I didn't know you could do that. Alright, well, that was tonight's story. I sure hope you enjoyed it. And until tomorrow, until we meet again, bye-bye for now.